Welcome to Sports Express. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogbey, and Wittig Insurance.
Coming up aboard the Express, the Adirondack Wildcats put their perfect record on the line as they hosted General Brown in a Class C East action.
Plus, throw out the records. It's always a battle when Oneida and VVS clash on the gridiron. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. And wow, do we have a show for you tonight?
No question, 6 football games. And oh yeah, there's some hockey, Comets, they open the preseason play against the Amherst at the Adirondack Bank Center.
But it is a football Friday, so we're going to start with a battle of unbeatens in 8-man football. Frankfort Schuyler hosting Secoit Valley. First quarter action. Secoit with the ball, but the Maroon Knights are going to force the fumble on this one. Dennis Waugh comes up with the recovery in Frankfort. They're going to look to cash in. It's Martino Rocco with the keeper, switches direction, and he takes it to the house. 2-point conversion is good. They go up 8-0 later in the first quarter. Knights, they're going to air it out. It's Rocco this time to Lionel Colthurst. Frankfort Schuyler with a potential top 6 play of the week. Maroon Knights up 14-0 in the second quarter now, and Frankfort starting to pour it on. Rocco again takes it himself. Check this out, what he does at the end of the play here. He's going to dive to stay in bounds to make sure he gets the score. They go on to take this one 62-8. Rocco with 3 rushing touchdowns. Colthurst with 2 receiving TDs and a punt return for a touchdown. They improved to 4-0 on the year.
In the Class C East, the Adirondack Wildcats 5-0, hosting 3-1 General Brown. We pick it up 6-0 Wildcats after a John Hennessy touchdown, and here comes the Lions. Aiden McManaman, QB keeper, ties the game up at 6. They would score just a short time later after an onside kick, and that's all she wrote. General Brown, in a downpour, beats Adirondack 12-6 the final.
How about a huge rivalry over in Verona, Oneida at VVS, expressing the Red Devils. Big crowd on hand in spite of the weather, but it was the VVS who had to weather the Express offense. In the first, Austin DeGroat takes it in for the score. Oneida up 6-0 early. Red Devils trying to respond. James Ward goes deep and hits Elijah Donegan, but off his hands, right into the hands of Bryson Carency. What a heads-up play from the senior. And Oneida, they make them pay. Pierce Relia Jr. is going to take this one in, puts the Express up 12-0. Little later on in the second quarter, when it rains, it pours. This time it's Carency on the throwing end, finds Austin DeGroat in the corner, one of his 2 scores on the night. Up 20-0 at the break. Oneida takes the rivalry game to improve to 2-3 thanks to a deluge of offense, 26-0.
Well, that takes us to our first intermission here on Sports Express. Still to come, this week's featured Athlete of the Week.
And your Utica Comets in their first game of the season, the preseason. It's going to be with the Rochester Americans, plus more action from the gridiron. Now let's check out some other scores from around the area in our Sports Express Score Master.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, use hashtag SportsExpress.